Hello guys, Demon Slayers! Let's slash into the blood-soaked chaos of Demon Blade on Roblox, where the right breath style or blood demon art can turn a desperate fight into a legendary victory or leave you as demon fodder in a hilarious wipeout. Picture Moon Breath slicing through hordes with ethereal grace, while Water One Breath flounders like a newbie's first swing. I'm your gem-grinding, style-swapping swordsman who's botched more combos than a rookie in the Demon Village, chuckled at Beast Breath's wild misses, and still chased Bewitchment's hypnotic pulls like it's my destiny. We're ranking every breath style and blood demon art from S-tier slashers to D-tier duds, packed with funny fails, combat tips, and strategies to master PvP duels, PvE grinds, and ultimate awakenings. So sharpen your Nichiren blade, re-roll at the gacha NPCs, and let's demon slay those rivals. In Demon Blade, breath styles and blood demon arts are your arsenal for slaying demons, blending roles like DPS, high damage, support, heals, CC, and utility, mobility/AoE, with stats like damage, range, and cooldowns. S-tier like Moon Breath and Mist Breath dominate with versatility, while D-tier Water, One Breath, and Beast Breath struggle without mastery. Farm gems from levels, 1,000 to 5,000 per run, or PvP wins, 5 to 10% bonus, to reroll or buy from dealer NPCs. Stock rotates hourly. Check Discord or Trello for updates. Awakening like Thunder 2's invulnerability can flip fights. Whether you're a level 10 rookie in the Demon Village or a pro cleaving through nightmare bosses, this tier list is your Nichiren guide. Let's start with D tier and slash to S tier glory. Alright, let's kick things off with D tier, where breath styles stumble like a demon's first slash, perfect for newbies with slim gems but plenty of laughs at their early wipeouts. This is your crash course in combat mishaps, where every missed swing becomes a stepping stone to mastery, ideal for those giggling through their initial demon hunts. Now let's swing into action with Beast Breath, the wild style that roars with higher damage than epics but feels like a feral swing in a polished duel. In a Demon Village run at level 10 under a dim moon, it charged with raw fury, but its small AoE left gaps, turning the hunt into a beast blunder that had me dodging my own mistakes. With 1.2 damage and a 5-tile range, it's good for very early PvE grinds but useless in PvP due to its lack of mobility and easy counters. Use it for solo beginner quests to build confidence, pair with the support for a slim chance at survival, and re-roll fast. Its hard-to-control mechanics leave you vulnerable to kiting. Next up, let's shock with Thunder One Breath, the electric style that zaps with decent AoE but fizzles in the clutch. A stormy starter with no thunder. In a PvP duel under the village lanterns, it unleashed a bolt but got dodged, making the fight a Thunder One thud that left me grounded. Its 1.1 damage and 6-tile range help early PvE waves, but its hard-to-land skills make it PvP poison. Deploy it for basic AoE practice, upgrade for better accuracy, and pair with tanks. It's a spark for beginners but needs lightning in a bottle. Now let's flow with Water One Breath, the watery style that's the worst of the bunch, with hard-to-target skills that splash but don't sting. In a factory grind under a rainy night, it waved through but hit nothing, turning the session into a Water One washout that soaked my hopes. With 0.9 damage and a 4-tile range, it's barely useful for very early PvE, offering low utility and no edge. Use it for absolute starters to learn positioning, pair with anything for a faint boost, and re-roll immediately. Its targeting woes make it a wet blanket. Now let's dive into C tier, where breath styles make a splash but can't quite soar. Great for mid-game slayers with a growing gem stash. This is your training ground for resilience and chuckles, where every near miss turns into a lesson in precision. Perfect for those building their demon-slaying empire one slash at a time. Now let's rock with Rock Breath, the sturdy style that punches hard in late-game PvE, but swings like a boulder in PvP. In a hard run under the village gates during a misty dawn, it smashed a demon but got kited, turning the hunt into a rock rumble that rolled me over. With 1.5 damage and a 7-tile range, it's strong for PvE grinding when energy is full, but weak without it and useless in PvP. Use it for early mid PvE bosses, upgrade for energy efficiency, and pair with mobility morphs. It's a rock for beginners, but needs rolling. Next up, let's love with Love Breath, the charming style that's good for early PvE with CC, but flirts with failure in PvP. In a PvP duel during a moonlit night, it charmed a foe but got charmed back, making the fight a lovelark that left me loveless. Its 1.3 damage and 6 tile range offer early CC, but low PvP viability caps it. Deploy for PvE crowd control, upgrade for charm duration, and pair with DPS. It's a flirt for starters, but needs commitment. Now, let's wave with Water 2 Breath, the improved watery style that's great for early PvE but outclassed later. In a factory grind under a rainy sky, it flowed through but dried up, turning the session into a Water 2 wave that washed me out. With 1.4 damage and a 6 tile range, it's solid for early PvE, but later tiers eclipse it. Use it for mid-early grinds, upgrade for flow, and pair with supports. Decent, but drying. Finally, let's flame with Flame Breath, the easy PvP style that scatters enemies but spreads them in PvE. In a PvP race under bright lights, it flamed foes but fanned them away, making a flame fan that cooled my chances. With 1.2 damage and a 5 tile range, it's simple for PvP, but PvE scattering hurts. Use for PvP starters, upgrade for focus, and pair with AoE, easy but edgy. Next, let's wade into B tier, where breath styles bring flair but need finesse, ideal for gem grinders with a stash. This is your mid-game momentum, where every upgrade turns into a tale of progress, perfect for those honing their blade. Now let's insect with Insect Breath, the survivor style that's decent for PvE with survivability, but weak in PvP. In a hard run during a foggy morning, it buzzed through but got swatted, turning the hunt into an insect itch. With 1.6 damage and a 7 tile range, it's good for PvE, but PvP counters it. Use for PvE grinding, upgrade for durability, and pair with range. Survivable, but stung. Next up, let's Sun with Sun Breath, the high DPS style that transforms for power but is hard to play. In PvP under a blazing sun, it transformed but timed out, making a sun scorch that burned me. With 1.7 damage and 8 tile range, it's PvP strong, but learning curve hurts. Deploy for boss fights, upgrade for transformation, and pair with tanks. Bright but brutal. Now, let's sound with Sound Breath, the high damage PvE style that's easily kited in PvP. In a factory grind during a silent night, it echoed but faded, turning the session into a sound silence. With 1.5 damage and 7 tile range, it's PvE great, but PvP weak. Use for PvE waves, upgrade for echo, and pair with mobility, loud but limited. Finally, let's wind with Wind Breath, the AoE PvE style with low single target DPS. In a nightmare run under windy skies, it gusted but missed, making a wind whirl that whiffed. With 1.4 damage and 6 tile range, it's PvE solid, but PvP lacks punch. Use for crowd waves, upgrade for gust, and pair with single target. Breezy but basic. Now let's plunge into A tier, where breath styles cut with precision. Perfect for skilled players with gems. This is your arena of demon mastery, where every move turns into a showcase of skill, ideal for those ready to dominate the battlefield. Now let's slither with Serpent Breath, the agile style that strikes fast with poison, a slithery slayer. In a PvP duel under a starry night, it poisoned a foe but got outmaneuvered, turning the fight into a serpent slip that had me hissing. With 2.0 damage and a 9 tile range, it excels in PvP, but cooldowns limit it. Use for quick strikes, upgrade for poison duration, and pair with supports. Swift but slippery. Next up, let's bloom with Flower Breath, the elegant style that heals and damages with grace. A floral fighter. In a nightmare run during a sunny day, it healed me but couldn't keep up, making a flower fade that wilted my hopes. With 1.8 damage and 8 tile range, it's great for support, but PvP pressure hurts. Deploy for team play, upgrade for heal power, and pair with DPS. Lovely, but limited. Now, let's Thunder with Thunder 2 Breath, the upgraded electric style with invulnerability, a shocking savior. In PvP under a stormy sky, it zapped and dodged, but timing slipped, making a Thunder 2 tumble that shocked me. With 2.1 damage and 10 tile range, it dominates with Awakening, but timing is key. Use for clutch moments, upgrade for duration, and pair with tanks. Powerful but precise. Finally, let's crown S tier, where breath styles reign supreme, forged for pros with a full gem vault and masterful skill. This is your hall of demon-slaying legends, where every slash becomes a tale of triumph, perfect for those who live to dominate Roblox battles. Now let's moon with Moon Breath, the ethereal style that slices with unmatched grace, a lunar legend. In a PvP duel during a midnight hunt, it carved through foes but drained fast, turning the fight into a moon marvel that left me awestruck. With 2.5 damage and 12 tile range, it rules PvP and PvE, but stamina costs bite. Use for high-stakes fights, upgrade for efficiency, and pair with healers. Elegant but exhausting. Next up, let's mist with Mist Breath, the elusive style that blinds and strikes, a foggy phantom. In a nightmare run under a misty dawn, it blinded waves but took hits, making a mist mishap that fogged my plan. With 2.3 damage and 11 tile range, it excels in crowd control, but low HP needs care. Deploy for PvE swarms, upgrade for duration, and pair with tanks. Mysterious but mighty. The battlefield echoes with victory, demon slayers, and your Demon Blade saga shines brighter than a moon breath slice. From Mist Breath's foggy triumphs to Water One Breath's wet flops, this tier list conquers duels, grinds, and bosses. S tier rules the roster, D tier keeps the laughs alive. Whether you're a newbie in the Demon Village or a pro on Nightmare, this is your path to glory. Pair Serpent Breath with Thunder, 2 Breath for a Poison Shock duo, or Moon Breath with Flower Breath for a Slice Heal dynasty. Farm gems with dedication, check Trello for meta shifts, and etch your legend into Roblox demon history. Share your epic slashes or funniest misses below. Let's ignite the frenzy. Smash that like with Moonbreath's grace, subscribe with Mistbreath's vibe, and ring the bell for more Roblox chaos. Slash now.